Hello, this is my review of the 3D helmet that my baby Kodaloo had to wear. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's the pros and the cons of the situation. So the good thing is his head went from a 16 to an 8 in 5 weeks. And then for another 5 weeks, it went down to a 6. So it really did go fast. We hit a really good growth spurt at that time. So it really sculpted his head really well. It rounded most of the top. There's a little bit of flatness and a little bulge still on the one spot of the head where it was a big bulge before. It really came together really well. The good things I liked the color selection. I liked the fact that we got to put a little picture on the little latch part, and I like the fact that you got to have some type of message or word above the child's face at the front of the helmet, which was fantastic because we chose Wonder Bear because that's my Kodaloo, that's my Koda Bear. I do feel that there should have been a bigger selection of colors. I did like the forest green that I picked, so I mean that benefited me. That worked out for me. I did like the air hose because it's a 3D printed helmet, so the baby could get air. What I'm gonna tell you, the 411 of the situation is, I don't care what anyone says. If you don't have a baby wearing this helmet, you don't know nothing. So my baby wore it, and they tried to tell me within 2 weeks his body would have temperature would have regulated, and it did not, because he was still a sweaty ass baby. So I don't know what they talking about. Um, and he chunky, so he's gonna sweat more. And I try to explain that to the lady. I don't know why she's telling everybody 2 weeks, because that's not how it's gonna go. So your baby's still gonna sweat, and it's gonna make the helmet stink. And the padding on the inside of the helmet is not that thick, so I know like it do leave redness on the baby's head, so that there's a chance of a sore. My baby didn't get no sore, thank God. I put the Aquaphor on there. I put Vaseline on there. We did good. We showered him every day, washed his head every day. We used the baby soap to clean the helmet on the inside. You can't clean the helmet on the outside because it's 3D printed, so you'll mess up the helmet color. But you're supposed to put soap on a wash rag and wet it, and then wash the inside of the helmet. And then from there, you're supposed to rinse out the wash rag and then wipe all the extra soap off. It's supposedly supposed to clean it. No, it don't. Because the helmet still stank. It stank. Just this weird smell, like, I don't know. It just stinks so damn bad. And then they tell you to take alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and scrub it with a toothbrush, and that's supposed to help it. Yeah, help it for an hour or two. It's not helping it. It still stinks so damn bad. Okay, another thing. I mean, it still was a really, really good helmet, but I didn't like that my baby cried all the time because he hated the helmet. He would take objects and hit himself with the helmet all the time. Like, he would hit the object to the helmet, and he would scream, and I had to hold him a lot. But we got through it, and it is what it is, and he ain't got to wear that stinky helmet no more. But we got a new helmet because it still didn't cure the whole situation. Like, his head's not fully round. But it did really, really good, and I do recommend the 3D helmet because it has the air hose. Because at least he could breathe, his head could breathe. But it still stank like ass. Like, I don't know, ass mixed with something else. One more thing I need to add for this review. I'm going to tell you, they tell you that it takes an hour for this helmet to dry with the little padding on the inside. I'm going to tell you it takes 2 to 3 hours. I don't care what anybody says. It does not fully dry in an hour. But it's okay because your baby going to love that 2 to 3 hours without that helmet. And then the helmet people going to get real mad if you tell them the truth and say that I keep it off for 2 to 3 hours. I don't care. My baby had fantastic progress, and I still kept it off 2 to 3 hours every night before dinner time. And then after dinner time, he got that bath, and everything was cool. His hair dried, and everything was good. And bam, guess what? He got the helmet put back on, and fantastic results. Thank you, helmet lady.